Hello everybody, it's me, Cosmo. Welcome back to Via Gotcha's video. And today, I'm going to make Sprout, but not as an animation because when I make it as an animation, it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna use it like this because it was my first template in the first time. Oh, I can't see that. Ooh, I can't see it. There we go. But now, I need to make this, but since the body kind of looks like it's drawn by me, but I draw that from my school, and I hope I get to make more of Sprout Seedly's animation. But for now, we're just gonna start to we're just gonna do a little bit of this. Just to be wondering, we have to like make it a little bit like that. There we go. So apparently I haven't been making videos for a while. But you know why I didn't even make any more videos? Well, it was just completely chaos because I go to school every single day. No, I don't go to school. Via goes to school every single day and she tells me about her beautiful school life. But even though she wanted to tell all of us about her backstory. So when she was a little kid, when she goes into her first school in Philippines, same one as her mom goes to when she was little. So Via went to her Philippine school at the Babes, but then when she goes there, she never gets bullied. She always gets friends, and she really loves their friends, and they really love them, and they really enjoyed their friendship. And I was very happy that I was watching them having a fun time with her. Her friends were really nice to her, and she also cares about them. But some of her friends are really kind of amazing. They're just really adorable and they're really nice. But one day, she wants to go to Canada, and she wants to explore and see what she can actually do there. But now, her parents is her mom. Her mom wants to go because her mom and Via wants to go to her to Canada because her dad is there. So they decided to go, and they were really having fun. She was in the airplane and she was really having fun. But it was the first time she ever goes to Canada, and she grows up every single day. But then she finds a home to go, and then she found her first friend. Her first friend was 30. And the second one is 30's big brother, Tyler. But since they were friends, Tyler doesn't like Via, and she's completely sad, but very happy that 30 can play with her. Because 30 is a boy, and Tyler is a boy too. So they go to the same school together, and she made lots of cool friends in there. But her friends must be really unstable, as they were trying to do something. But while she was really working so hard at her school, she was in grade 3 because Via loves to be in grade 3. But then she was in grade 4. But one day she saw a school called NMS, Nipawa Middle School, where she goes there to have fun with a crazy new life. She went there when she was a little kid. But then she was really happy to see the school, and she never seen this school before. So she decided to go there. And after grade 5, she becomes grade 6, which is difficult. She doesn't like the grade 5s because she goes there and she doesn't like her grade 5 self because she was literally cringe in the past. But one day, she was in grade 6 and she had difficulties with Miss Miller, which is the teacher of grade 6 classroom, with her friends that were literally trying to make her, such as how she was really uncomfortable. She wasn't trying to make Miss Miller mad. She was literally trying her best to make Miss Miller happy. But she tried everything and it couldn't work. But I decided to not let this happen for today. But she can't see anything from the board and she wants glasses. But after that, her parents bought her glasses when they went shopping, and she was really happy with her glasses. Now, she is now in grade 7. The grade 7 was good for her, and Miss Rogers is the only one that she really, really cares about. They are friends, best friends, and they always cared each other, and they always liked to have fun. And she made a project about cereal, but the cereal of the project was Please Don't Tell. And when she made that, she did it so great and she added some Dandy's World characters onto it because it features them. And that's why it does. But Miss Rogers really confused how she just literally saw that stuff. But it was really, really not okay. But it wasn't until this happened, but it doesn't matter how I feel about this. But anyways, I was really worried about getting her in trouble. But because Via never gets in trouble before, so that's why she never gets a green slip. Tiger TV over those years never gets old again. And they also play the oldest game of all time, which is Kahoot. Kahoot is like a puzzle game, but a quiz game at the same time. But when you play a quiz game, well, it's really hard for you to remember all that stuff. Because a quiz game is completely really not that hard. It's just those easy questions. There's another one called Booklet, where it's the same thing as Kahoot. But also, she was really don't know what those are. But she found a new life. She knows Melanie Martinez, but Elisha knows them too. But she doesn't know Via yet in the past. But after grade 7, it is now. She was in grade 8 now. In grade 8, she really have fun with her teacher, Mrs. Carrossel, and Mrs. Magwood is her helper. But she was really try to do really good, hard things. And her teacher and her helper was surprised that Via has been working really, really hard. But her sister Elisha, she didn't even met her yet. But soon they will all met. Wait, hold on. Let's just go back to the grade 6. In grade 6, Via was going to, Via was going to a special place called Alberta, where Elisha was. So they started going to their house. The friend of their parents. So they go to her house and they met her. And she is Elisha. Via was really the first time that she met her, and then Via said that she likes Fundle Paper Educational and she likes them too. So they became friends and their friendship was good. But then Via met Gwen, Elisha's best friend. But both of them becomes friends, and they were really happy together. They always play. They always really love to always care themselves together. And they always have fun, and they always talk about something. But then something happened all these few years. Via was now grade 8. And she has a teacher named Mrs. Carasso. All the teachers were strict because you don't want to get any trouble. But if they're not strict, they don't know if they cannot handle these matured teenagers. So Via was 14 years old, but she's gonna be 15 really soon. But Elisha over here is Via's little sister. So Elisha will be her little sister, and Aziel is going to be Via's little brother. And Elisha's big brother is going to be Via's big brother. That's why they were all siblings to her, not even friends anymore. And Elisha has to stay like that forever, because she didn't even apologize to Via, because I took over her channel. So that's why I didn't even see all of this coming. I thought that Via could have some great friends with Elisha and her best friend Gwen, but apparently not. She was heartbroken. And she was literally a person that doesn't want to get bullied. Because when she was a kid, she never gets bullied like that. And why does it reminds me of Merce Day? That emo little cat that speaks Russian. She got bullied when she was the same age as Via. But they don't have the same age when she got bullied. Because Wednesday is just literally a princess. Merce Day was literally a cute little princess. Well, yeah, she is a princess, but I really like her pink outfit. But something really happened to her. Her hair, I don't know who put something onto her hair. Maybe Merce Day got pranked, but Via got betrayed by all of her friends. And is because she was the only one that is being alone. And she's a lonely person, just like me. And I don't know why that I took over her channel, because Elisha apologize to her. And I felt like I feel bad for Via because she does want them to be all of their siblings. So, that's why Mercedes and Via has the same personality with her. Mercedes and Via had the same incident where they got bullied both. They were literally got bullied together because they have the same personality and the same kind of incidents. And that's why if we compare Mercedes to Via, the incidents from Mercedes is the same one as Via's. And you know why it's the same? Because it's perfectly the same one. And it's completely perfect. And I don't know why how perfect it is. So I decided I felt like I want to be owning this YouTube channel. Because if Via doesn't want to get bullied like this, then you should apologize. But not you, because her friends, no, sorry Via's fans, I want Elisha to apologize, but she never did it to Via. She never gets to apologize. Do you agree if Elisha doesn't apologize to her? She gets really sad for all the time. And which is why you didn't get to have anything else, do you? But even though I decided just to figure it out, that why won't Elisha and her best friend Gwen won't apologize to Via is because she did something wrong to both of them, but she didn't do anything wrong. She was really heartbroken. She wants them to be friends again, but she tried and she couldn't get them back. How depressing that is, isn't it? When if she didn't even get to have anything else. For what have we witnessed about? But this time, it's completely out of hand. And even though, why would Elisha never gets to say sorry to Via is because she did something wrong, but I don't believe both of them because they were trying to do something really, really negative. And that's not good. And it's not good for their health to make Via negative like this. Because if her because if Elisha's best friend Gwen tries to make more negative videos that she's trying to do to make Via not happy, she gets heartbroken, and this is why you should apologize to her because it's not good to do this. This is part of your health, and you shouldn't do that because it's not good to just keep their friendship like this. So Elisha, You shouldn't do that. Just say positive things, not negative things. Look what you've done to Via. She has been suffering for a while since you never get to came to help her. Why didn't you help her? If you don't want to help her, but I feel like that is completely not what I was completely going for. But even for you. But only the way that you think. But do you think you'll be able to do this to her while she is trying to help? Well, you said she wasn't trying to help. You said that she doesn't want to be helped. But why was that? Well, don't you forgive your own friend? What will happen if you don't want to listen to me? Do you listen to me, Elisha? Just only one more time. If you don't apologize to her, I will tell her everything what you just did. And I will tell you what you witnessed about. Is because the only way that I'm doing this is the only one that I think it would be. And you aren't supposed to do this to her. Do you? Trying to do this to her? Do you now? Well, if you don't want all of this stuff, you might have to tell for yourself. But why didn't you listen? Because when I take over her videos, you just keep saying that I want to take over her videos, and yes, I want to take over her videos. Over these years, this time, you won't even make it fair. But it has no use to have. What was that for? Didn't you not have anything else to say? Well, actually, so why would you think that it won't work very well. At least you tried. Don't you want to have anything else? And you never even get to tell me why. That you don't have to hurt Via's feelings right now, do you? And why do you guys try to do this to her? She is the only one that cares. Via wants to take care of you, like she wants you to be your own sister forever. And if you don't want that, I will tell Via because I really wanted to. And if you say don't, then I won't tell her. You should start apologizing, Elisha. And you should tell your best friend about this too. Because you don't even like this one if I get this angry so much. Would you? Well, you don't have to make me all of these things, do you? Well, you shouldn't have done that. Because in the first place, I never even made you. As a new person that I want to be is the only one that I want to be. The perfect person ever. Which is, I don't know why. Oh wait, that's wrong. But you don't know why. That it's the only me. Oh, let me see that message. Oh. Anyways, for now on, you better beware about something that you shouldn't do. And anyways, oh, look at that. What a perfect drawing. And I felt like sending this to you would be very perfect. Look at that. The first one that I drew. Oh, how perfect is that? Anyways, now let's just get started with this one. So you get to know that I didn't want to know about this for a while. So, Elisha, how would you feel if I would steal your... No, not steal any of yours. I just stole Via's videos. No, but Elisha, what happens if I took over Via's videos and her YouTube channel? Because I like to take over her YouTube channel because I would love to. But what about you? What happens if I take over Via's YouTube channel? What do you feel about that? Do you feel happy or not? And if you said no, you don't want to, I don't really like that answer, do you? But if you said yes, if you want me to just steal her videos, or if I could steal Via's YouTube channel and I can have it as mine, maybe I wanted to have it as mine because I really wanted to. You know why I really wanted to? Because I want to take over her YouTube channel. And this is why that I've been protecting her for a while. And you never seen this before. And that's why you shouldn't mess with me and Via, no matter what you just said to her. I know what you were talking about. I know who you were talking to. You were talking to your best friend, Gwen, that is a really fan of those emoji cats. Those emoji cats were really adorable, and she loves making those. But she made a video for Via, and she didn't like that because it's my revenge to took over her YouTube channel, and this is why this is my first time taking over someone's YouTube channel. But it was Via's YouTube channel because I love to take over her channel. You know why I love to take over her channel? Because I really wanted to. And I really love to take over her YouTube channel because it's mine now. And you are not gonna stop me right now because that YouTube channel is mine. And I want to make Via more famous. I just want to make her more famous. And that's what she wants to be. And in the future, Elisha, she will literally see you again. And she wants to be your friends in the future. Because you are not her friend anymore. You are now her sibling. And your friend, Gwen over here, is going to be her sibling too. Because you said you guys don't want to be her friends. So, you guys get to be her siblings, except for Via's fans, because she cares about her fans. And she really likes how they were speaking like that. And what are you going to do if I took over her channel? Would you still be happy? Well, I don't think you do anymore. Because my channel is mine. Because Via's channel is mine. Everything gets to be my YouTube channel. And no one gets it. No matter what. I just have to keep every single time my YouTube channel runs out of these days. Oh, how painful it is when I get to see everything else. But for you, Elisha, I have no idea what you just did. I saw everything, and I did saw everything, and I saw what you just said to your best friend Gwen. I know everything because I can hear both of you two. I am not in your walls. I am just spying on you. Because I know what you did to Via. Because your brains are going to hurt is because you keep playing those brain rot games that are not good for you. And she wants you to be part of the, the reset team. But you didn't listen at all. And she really likes playing Rota Garden with you. And she doesn't want you to play brain rot all day. And it's really making her mad every single time when you don't get to play with her. But she doesn't like scary things, and that's why you shouldn't play scary games all the time. But even though I just wanted to see how she really feels, a really bad feeling for her, and you never get to care about you. But you never care about her. And why you don't care about Via is because you hated her. But if you don't hated her, but why are you acting like this to her? And I felt like I am just completely not serious about this because I just wanted to say sorry for killing you, Elisha. And I know exactly what you just said to her. You called her annoying? First it was cringe. You called her cringe. But now in the second time, you called her annoying? Is that how really friendships do when you talk to Via like that? That is negative. You shouldn't just say that she was annoying friend. You will get a lower reputation because Via's reputation is 0 right now, and you should be making her happy and feel a little bit sympathy for her, but you don't. Why don't you feel sympathy for her? And you didn't even feel like that. Well, how sad you can get. But you didn't even get to do anything else with this. Even though she never gets to get angry at something. But what about you, Elisha? You have to control your brain, but if you have to control yourself. Not your brain though, because your brain keeps it always there, but you have to control your actions to Via what she was trying to say to you. And she was really wanted to just do all of this. But you were trying to tell of what she was done for today. But for you should have been trying to do something else for this. You know, Via has school today, but not right now because she's going to have school and she's gonna be doing something really hard. And she worked so hard from her school. Even you were working hard too. But you better be mature now, and yourself, and your best friend too. Because if you two didn't get matured enough, Via will be so sad and she will be heartbroken forever. And what do you mean by friendship is dead forever? Did you just say that? That is very negative, and you shouldn't just say that to her. And that is not allowed. That is threatening people. But you weren't threatening her. You were trying to say that you want her friendship to be gone. So that's what you're trying to do. Don't play tricks on me, Elisha. I know what you said to her, and I know everything else, and I know everything about you. She wants you to be a nicest friend, and you weren't paying attention to her because she wants you to pay attention, but you don't want to pay attention to what she just said. And you don't even like it at all. And you would get angry all of a sudden. And you said that you just said that you called her annoying, and she didn't like that. And if for you should apologize. So, Via's fans, I want you to say and tell Elisha to apologize to Via because she did something wrong, and that's why you shouldn't just do that to her. Her sanity is completely low, and her sanity was about to go crazy right now, and I want to calm her down, and you weren't listening. So why aren't you doing this? And why aren't you even trying to help her, even when she was alone here? But even though, do you think that Via wants you to be like that? She doesn't want you to. And she is always gonna go crazy. And Elisha, you don't want Via to go crazy, right? But why are you keep doing this again and again and again? So, did you really did that? And you should apologize to her, because if you don't apologize to her, she gets really gonna go crazy. She's gonna get crazy right now because she is crazy right now, and you're letting this happen? Do you really think that you can make this mad easily? You're gonna make me mad for this. Except for Via's fans over there. She's trying to have some issues with you. She has 19 incidents, and you didn't even care about this. And this is why? Do you think that you don't want her to be friends with you? I thought I can trust you. But you didn't even listen. But for you, I didn't get to take any of this stuff. And the real part is that I never even took a part. Not even a single part of your hands to be. But, Elisha, you don't have to do this to her, right? But even though you shouldn't have done that, because the only way that you were thinking was the only way that you can think of is you better stop doing this to her. You are making Via suffer right now, and she is literally had enough with your negative comments and your negative thoughts that you were trying to say to her. And don't even try to say that to her, because it's making it worse. Look what you've done to her. She is literally wanted this normal, a normal friendship, and she doesn't want to get to be crazy. But now she is completely going to be losing her mind, and this is why it needs to be stopped. And look what you actually did to her. She is going crazy right now. And you don't want that to happen, do you? So, don't do this again. I know what you did to Via, and this is why that you should apologize to her. And if you accidentally don't apologize to her, it would be great. And I would literally wanted to do all of this. And you never get to see this. Oh, I better stop doing this now. I'll see you guys later for another video. Bye.